Song notes on Let Me Love You by Mario, 2004 song, 27 July 2025. Notes. Here I, Tanis Coralee of Seattle, talk through my song notes as of the date this video was filmed, Sunday, 27 July 2025, for the 2004 song Let Me Love You by Mario. Initial release of Monday for October 2020, not 24, I apologize, 2004. Over 20 years ago now. With the record label of J Records. So this is, I really adore the song still to this day. It was a different song. I listened to a fair amount of music back in the 2000 digit 0 through 9 decade. And this is one that I was pretty on top of like new releases and like the Billboard Hot 100 and stuff like that. And this was a song that stood out for me because it came out in 2004 and then it kind of reached big success in 2006, and I started using it I kind of really heavily utilized it when I was out running, because I listened to music, not always, and I didn't start with music with my running, but in 2008. All right, so there's like the song's released, then 2006 it goes big, in 2008 it goes big for me, right? And so like some of the songs would go big, and sometimes I'd be like synchronized with that. And this was one where I was like, not only was I like not a few months behind, I was like 4 years behind the release of the song. And not only was I behind, like mainstream America was multiple years behind, and I was multiple years behind. So it kind of stood out in that way. It's a really smooth song. The music video's really well choreographed. Mario does some great dancing. He does I am wearing yellow in the spirit of, he wears a top that's yellow, black in the music video. So I did color coordinate this. And so I enjoyed running to this song, and it was one that I enjoyed listening to so much that I was like, how do I describe it? And I was like, maybe I have a Mario. And like, this was back in 2008. I was thinking, my Mario's name in real life and now. And back then I was like, Lewis, but not Lewis, but my Lewis. Like at name level, Lewis, Lewis. And my Brad Pitt. So amnesia is an interesting thing. So at some point in time, I did realize they were my soulmates and both together. And I was like, at that point in time, I was like, my Brad Pitt would be my first, and my Lewis Hamilton would be my second. And now, you know, it's my 1-1 is my Lewis Hamilton and my 1-2 is my Brad Pitt. So I actually did not go first, second. And I remember being like, and watch that be how the gods have, not the gods, my God has determined it. And, you know, and maybe they have, but maybe I stay open to a challenge, like, of letting somebody convince me that they should, and I'm only open, like, it's only those two, and like, I'm not okay. And that was way back when, and then I got amnesia, and I forgot, but didn't forget, worked through it again. Amnesia can be a real bugger. And so Mario, if you're watching, my Lewis Hamilton thanks you for this song. It is the reason I did not ever close him off to taking my virginity. Yes, it is. It was like, it might not have been exactly how I thought of it. It's like, my man is my chocolate milk is like my Mario. Like, this Mario is not to be confused with Mario Lopez. Okay, the guy who wrote the song. And it's it was, even at the time, I was like, it might be how I describe it though, and that's how I'm doing. So I'm decided to carry forward on that. And it's like a smooth song. It's fluid, and it's kind of about I would say so Mario is a he, him, his, the music artist, and I am a she, her, hers. So I'd say like from the this, like a person talking to me, my man speaking to me perspective, is kind of like, or a man, right, is about staying open to love and like being okay with someone who actually does treat me right, the woman right. I think sometimes a lot of women can get stuck on, they kind of feel like they need to be mistreated, or they kind of get high off that. And this is like more like, just let me love you. and it's the name of the song. But it's not like that. It's actually musical and it's tasteful and stuff like that. But yeah, so my Lewis Hamilton loves it, and my Brad Pitt does too. They made it through, in part because of you, Mario, if you're watching this. So there we go. So my song notes on Let Me Love You by Mario, 2004 song, 27 July 2025 notes.